Every moment had to be used wisely, so efficiently, to teach the Thessalonians what they needed to know. Mostly at night. He had to labor with them. Why at night? Because during the day, Paul is earning a living. Verse 9. For you remember, brothers, our labor, our toil, laboring night and day, that we might not be a burden to any of you. We preached to you the gospel of God. This is an incredible commitment. Elsewhere in Scripture, we're told that those who make their living by the gospel are entitled to the proceeds of the gospel. That's 100% correct. But it's a measure of even more commitment, more incredible love when a minister of the gospel knows that double duty is required. We know from history, especially from the text of 2 Corinthians, that Macedonia was not a prosperous region. Corinth, by way of contrast, a very prosperous, very rich place, very commerce-oriented. Macedonia was not so. In the time that 2 Corinthians was written, there's a famine there. The church is under incredible persecution. So Paul knows that it would be counterproductive to expect poor people whom he's just met to not only hear Paul, not only attend his teachings and listen to what he says, but also support him, to pay for his housing and board, his room and board. So he also knows that this is an incredible way to show his love, to show the example of sacrificial, selfless love that he himself has learned from Jesus. A total commitment, first to God, that he's to love the Lord his God with all his heart, all his soul, all his mind, and all his strength, but then also to those whom God has put under his care. We see this here. We also see this just a couple pages to the right. 2 Thessalonians 3. Listen very briefly. 2 Thessalonians 3:7. For you yourselves know how you ought to follow us, for we were not disorderly among you, nor did we eat anyone's bread free of charge, but worked with labor and toil night and day, that we might not be a burden to any of you, not because we do not have authority, but to make ourselves an example of how you should follow us. It's so important. Paul knows it's important. It's an essential quality of leadership